Do you understand how easy it is to have bad takes on something? It is very easy. You know, there's this one saying that I've seen kind of rise in popularity for whatever reason. It makes absolutely no sense, but it's guilty until proven innocent, where it's typically innocent until proven guilty. Now, there is a huge glaring issue with the statement guilty until proven innocent, and that is that the trial in that case is not fair, unlike innocent until proven guilty, which it is a fair trial. With the presumption of innocence is key to establishing the truth, whether that person is guilty or not. I'm going to provide an example real quick. This right here is 26-year-old Justin. He was falsely accused of breaking and entering, first-degree theft, and assault. Fortunately, he was actually proven innocent beyond all reasonable doubt, but the issue here is that he was falsely accused in the first place, and what the statement innocent until proven guilty really means. If it was really guilty until proven innocent, beyond a doubt he would have been wrongfully imprisoned for multiple years. To be completely honest, you could accuse anyone of anything, and a lot of people wouldn't even bat an eye at it. Since a lot of people in my personal life actually don't agree with the innocent until proven guilty thing, and instead they go for the more guilty until proven innocent route, which is inherently flawed if you really sit down and think about it for more than 5 minutes, especially if you do your research as to why innocent until proven guilty is the golden standard. I mean, hell, you can just take one look at the Salem witch trials and read on documents and reports from that. No, guilty until proven innocent is not the way to go. Since a lot of people will just accuse a woman of, hey, you're a witch, and she'd be like, no, I'm not, and then they burn her at the stake alive while her entire family watched her die. Now, Steven Crowder actually made a really good video about this like a few years ago, and I'm going to play a little clip from that.
That being said, this one's easy. You're watching the hearings when you're thinking about how to navigate it. There's one thing that matters, and there's only one thing that matters: truth. That's it. Truth is what matters. If you go through this process, if you go through life seeking truth, if you make that your number one goal.
In that case, he was referring to innocent until proven guilty and explaining why it is innocent until proven guilty is because the only thing that matters is truth, and he directly stated that. Because building up a system on lies is inherently flawed, and you could get multiple people wrongly imprisoned. Hell, even get some people the death penalty if you can take it far enough. But building up a system based on truth will explicitly prevent false accusations with no evidence from being taken too far. And I agree with that 100%. In common law, the presumption of innocence is always apparent. Along with the presumption of innocence, the burden of proof is always something that is more heavily weighted to someone who declares, not someone who denies. Let's put this into perspective for a minute here. If somebody were to accuse you of murder, but that person has no evidence, there's no witnesses, there's no nothing, you're not going to be put in jail. Because they have presented absolutely no proof that you did this. Because the burden of proof is always on the accuser, not the accused. And there's a lot of different reasons why it works like that. Hell, I explained it less than a minute ago. So let's flip this around for a second. Let's say common law was guilty until proven innocent. Let's say the same circumstances are happening. You are the one to be accused of murder, and they provide absolutely no evidence. There's no witnesses, no nothing. And then in turn, they're going to go ahead and flip it around on you because they want to know, oh, where's your evidence that you didn't murder this person and blah, blah, blah. See how inherently flawed that system is? Because if you go ahead and look at the grand scheme of things, guilty until proven innocent would not work out whatsoever because it does not provide a fair trial to the accused. That's also why guilty beyond a reasonable doubt or innocence beyond a reasonable doubt is a thing. I do actually want to go ahead and note here that both the defense and the prosecution must provide evidence showcasing the accused is innocent or guilty. So it does go both ways, but only to maintain a fair trial. So I think that's actually where I'm going to end off the video, saying as I don't have anything else to bring up right now, and yeah, that's it. See ya.